What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So here's a game I've been wanting to talk about for a very long time, and I think it's a perfect time to talk about it because it got delayed for the fourth time, I believe, maybe. And then Cyberpunk 2077. Cyberpunk 2077 is a first-person, third-person RPG, and I've been waiting for this game forever, bro. Like, it got announced back in 2013. I was graduating high school when this game got announced. I am now 26 years old. And yeah, this game's been in development for quite a while. We got to see 2 console generations come and go in between that time span. We got to see the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Nintendo Wii, and now we got the Switch, and about that the PS5 and the Xbox Series X by the time this game comes out. And I'm hyped for it, honestly, guys. I've been seeing a lot of gameplay on it. I've been seeing the features. This would be a bet not be trash video, but it's kind of hard to talk bad about this game because this game looks beautiful. It's so damn good that Keanu Reeves is in the game. Neo, man, John Wick himself is in this game. And it's amazing, it's mind-blowing, but that does not mean that everything is going to be good and great with this game. So as we step into this game, we're going to talk about all the features. So let's talk about Cyberpunk 2077. So if you did not know, Cyberpunk has got delayed again. It's being delayed until November. I forgot the actual date, but I know it's in November. And CD Projekt Red said the reason why they're doing it is because they want to make sure everything is polished. Now, mind you, this game has been in development since 2013. I was graduating high school at that time. These guys are like really good at making video games. Like really good at making video games. Have you ever played The Witcher 1, 2, and 3? I haven't played any of them, but they are some beautiful looking games. And I'm gonna have to give it to CD Projekt Red on this one because they are actually trying to make sure that we get a really good experience with this game, and it's pretty dope to see that. Now today, as we talk about this game, it's gonna be a 3-part episode. You know, we do first episode, second episode, third episode. You know how Ben Be Trash be. So we're gonna talk about the story and also customization in this video today because of the fact that customization is pretty deep. Now, I seen this on Twitter the other day. Somebody trying to compare Cyberpunk 2077 and Saints Row 4, because since Saints Row 4 was the last game that came out, or the remake, since the remake, not remake, but the I think HD collection or HD remake just came out recently, and people are trying to say there. Some people are trying to compare the two, and I'm like, no, Saints Row, it's over the top goofy. It can be childish sometimes. That's its own type of thing. Cyberpunk 2077 is going for a whole different type of gameplay wise. And the story behind this is something totally different than that wacky shit that Saints Row has been doing. So from what I've gathered from the whole Cyberpunk 2077, from the whole IGN and the whole Wire thing they did today, is that you'll be playing a character by the name of V. You can be a male, you can be a female. You can customize your character. And the thing I love about video games nowadays is that we get to customize our own characters. And you are pretty much the hero. They don't give you a character, you make the character. And I love video games that are like that. In this game, you pretty much get to choose your path. And the cool thing I like about it is you got 3 choices. You can go a business route, you can go like a hacker's route, and I think you can go a brute route. Because more of the stuff I've been seeing is like, you know, you can go up against these big, bulky, buff-ass humans. But the cool thing about it all is each path you take has certain story missions that you can go through. But I think all of them intertwine somehow, some way. I think. We didn't get much on it, but we do know that Johnny Silverfist, aka Keanu Reeves, is going to help you throughout the game. Now, one thing I noticed that I want to be when I get a hold of this game is I'm going to be the hacker and also good weapons. Because my dude, if you see me in real life, me being a fighter, yeah, no, I'm not a fighter. But when it comes down to holding a weapon and a gun, yeah, we can do that for sure. But back to the story. So it's pretty much whatever you choose out of the three is what your story is going to be like. You can help with the corporation, because from what I've been seeing with the corporation side is you'll be working with, the higher ups, the big wigs, the guys that are probably controlling Night City and making sure that things don't go south with Night City. Like I said, I think there's one called Lone Wolf or something like that. It's the one in the middle that shows that, I guess you're on your own, I guess. I don't think you're really going to be on your own, but it shows that you maybe have some good hacking skills. Then you got one story where you could be pretty much like a lunatic or something in that way. The pace is on you pretty much. How you want your character to go about things in the story, it all depends on you. And the cool thing they said about this is certain parts of Night City are going to be affected by the story. So like, for instance, if you go down to the slums and you kill somebody, they're not going to bat an eye. And it's basing things off of real life. Because think about it. If you go down to the slums or the hood or anywhere, you off somebody in the hood or in the slums or anywhere, 9 times out of 10, they're not really going to, care about those people in the low poverty areas, which is where if you go down there and you kill somebody, if nobody's looking and or they're not part of a gang, then 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get in trouble. Now, if you go to them high scale areas and you try to off somebody, oh yeah, the police just come for that ass. And it's not like Grand Theft Auto where you can sit here and fight the cops for hours and hours and hours on end. In this game, it's more of, you could try to fight. You're not going to win, but you can try. Is what I got out of the trailers that I've been seeing recently. And yeah, a lot of people are going to be sitting there saying, oh, that's GTA started that. And yes, GTA did start that. Don't get me wrong. They did start that. I give Grand Theft Auto the props. Other games, I have taken that and kind of made it better. Because Saints Row, they did it. They kind of overdid it, especially with the superpowers. But in this game, they're saying they rather you not fight the police. They rather you run from the police and make sure you don't get caught. Because I'm pretty sure that's 9 times out of 10, that's going to be you and Johnny Silverhand's ass on the line. Now, another thing that I liked is like the shady stuff that you can get your character into. Like there was a scene that I watched where you go into the alley and you're meeting with one of the big wigs, because she was in a suit and she had a whole bunch of bodyguards. And I guess from what I got from the trailer was she was about to you were trying to double cross her, and she kind of caught on to it before anything could happen. And she got one of her big muscly bodyguards to handle you. So that's pretty cool. Every choice matters. And I love games that do that. It makes every choice matters. So if, for instance, I don't kill this gorilla-like character, then best believe she probably might come back and get me. But if I do offer, maybe her whole crew might come and get me. It just depends on how you play this game and how you want to go about the game. Cyberpunk is supposed to drop in November. I'm ready for it. The Wire live stream they had earlier today, or Friday or Thursday, whatever you're watching this video, because this video is coming out on the weekends, and I edited this video on Wednesday. Thursday. My bad, Thursday. But this game is supposed to come out in November. So much hype behind this game, and honestly, it's amazing. It looks very amazing. And to sit here and pre-order the game, see all this gameplay that we've been getting day in and day out from it, I'm just ready to get my hands on this game. Like I said, I don't have much for the story. I do know you get to choose a gang between the Voodoo Boys, you could be, bulky built like Batista, or you can be a hacker. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I might be a Voodoo Boy, I might be a hacker, I might join the elite and wear my suit 24/7. Customization in this game is pretty dope. The augments you get, you can be half man, half amazing, half man, half android. You can be like Cyborg from the Justice League. Everything matters. Everything counts in this game. This game is not, I'd be damned if I see somebody beat this game in a week. I don't think you beat this game in a week, because this game has been in development since 2013. And yeah, that's a long time. Now, in the next episode that I might put out this weekend or maybe next weekend, it's a lot of editing going on, guys. You will get to see me talk about not just the gangs, but also the gameplay. Like I said, we talked about the story. I can give you a little rundown on the gang members. But next week I want to have more information for y'all, so I can tell y'all about the gangs and what things they do to affect the gameplay of the game. Because everybody knows if you join a certain gang or you use a certain group, each group has their own special ability when it comes down to gameplay. And just to say we can go talk about the Voodoo Boys real quick, because the Voodoo Boys is probably where I'm gonna be at. They seem like they're like high-tech hackers, and they came from Haitian. They're Haitian, and remember, this is based in the future, so 2077. Haitian, where they're from, Haitian or Haitian, I don't know how the country said. I don't know. I'm just ranting on at this point, but their home has been flooded by the waters of the sea. I think global warming finally hit, and now they came to Night City, and now they're making it their home, and they are trying to, I guess, be the best hackers. From what I've read, honestly, I feel like they're the hacking group, because I've seen most of them trying to do the hacking thing. And one of the cool things that I've seen is how you can hack it's like Spider-Man, when you just shoot the thing out of your wrist and you can hack somebody from far distance, which is also amazing. Another cool thing that you can do is you can do little side stuff, like you can train, make it do bigger. Like as you just seen just a minute ago, you seen a guy sparring with a robot. That could be you. You could be sparring with the robot to make your agility faster. Maybe you hit harder, or you're good at hand-to-hand combat, so you don't have to use a weapon every time. Another cool thing that I seen not too long ago was they had like a built-in switchblade into your arm, so you could pull out this Baraka type blade out of your arm and use it against your opponents and stuff. It's pretty dope. All of it is amazing. Like, this game is worth the $60 that I'm gonna spend on it. I'm not getting the special edition where it comes with all the trinkets and stuff. I'm not really into that kind of stuff. I just want the game. I've been wanting this game for the longest. The gameplay is going to be amazing. It's just amazing. Just watching people play this game earlier today was just wow. They got 4 hours in this game. The RPG style is also a dope. Because the one thing that people know about me is I love RPGs. I'll play the fuck out of an RPG. And that's the cool thing about this game is an RPG. So like you said, you get to create your own character. You get to customize how they look. You even get to customize their genitals, even though I don't think it really matters. But I guess you can have sexual encounters with other players in the game, which I'm not really big on when it comes to video games, sex and all that stuff. But they're just trying to make it about as real as possible, but also fun as possible. They want you to be sure to create your character the way you want it to be. Your character is going to play, your character is a major character in the game. Just flat out. We don't know if your character's been around in Night City for a very long time, or if they just popping up and now they're meeting all these new people and stuff. Hopefully that is how the story goes. You're just now pulling up to Night City and you're meeting all these people, and you hear about the trafficking of people, augments that help his body get better and all that stuff. Now, the one downside to the story is this, though. The one downside is this: we didn't get much info, and that's fine. I would like for them to keep it like that, but there is one thing I want to know. Will multiplayer play a role in the story? When multiplayer comes out, will you be able to team up with a friend or a colleague to do certain story missions? Like, it might be an add-on, it might be DLC, it could be any of that, but that would be cool, because I want to team up with my friends, because I know a friend of mine who's getting it for the PlayStation, and I'm getting it for the PlayStation. Hopefully cross platforms like Fortnite and all these other games. Hopefully I can play with somebody else on the Xbox, because you see this big gorilla looking sized woman, that she look like you need more than one person to take her out. But we will have to wait and see when the actual game drops. But other than that, I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, I didn't have much for the story, but to give you a little recap throughout the whole video, I'll give you a recap before this video closes. You play a character named V, right? It can be male or it can be female. I think you just pull up to Night City and you try to, I guess, make a living for yourself and out there with all the gang members and all the, people that live in Night City. And you're pretty much, I guess, just trying to get by. I don't think you're gonna have a living space. I don't think you're gonna have a house, like an apartment. Not like how in GTA, how they had online, where your character had his own place to stay. But in this game, I'm pretty sure they might have it. We have to wait and see when more and more stuff comes out, or wait until launch date in November.
But the one thing I can say is that you are going to probably play a side, pick a gang, and 9 times out of 10 you're gonna end up becoming the kingpin of that gang, like any other gang member type video game. Like I said, Saints Row did it, GTA did it. I think there's another game that did something like that. I think Mafia did that. But this game is showing us to be, it could be game of the year, to be honest with you, but I highly doubt it's going to get that, because of the fact that when it comes out, we're pretty much at the end of the year when it comes to November. But as I was saying, it's starting to shape up to be something great. And the main thing I wanted to do in this story is I wanted to see how many upgrades you can get. Can you like upgrade yourself to where you don't have to pull a gun out, to where everything can be close combat and you're pretty much a cyborg, just cyborg the whole time, pulling out blades, pulling out guns out of your arm, all that stuff. Another cool thing I saw that also I think you all should pay attention to is the scene where he goes into the bathroom and there's this woman that's sitting in a tub full of ice that's dead. And we had to sit there and think to ourselves, like, okay, he got the chip out of her head, so will that help you upgrade your stuff with your tree, your RPG tree, or whatever it's called, where you get more stuff? If you just find dead bodies laying around and you take the chip from their head, will that give you, level up, more attributes, or what will that do? Honestly, I just want to know, will that be a feature when you find somebody, you just take their chip and be like, all right, let me see what this person knows, kind of learn what they know. But guys, that's all I got for y'all. I'm ready for this game, y'all. This is part 1. I got 2 more videos because this game's gonna be long, and there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about when it comes to this game. Gameplay is next. Then after the next episode, it's gonna be multiplayer. Then we're just gonna do 3 episodes. Then we're gonna just call it a day after that. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for y'all. Peace.